Howdy everyone, this is Cricket. We're gonna get started here in just a bit. I'm gonna be playing some more Dwarf Fortress for y'all. Let's see if we end up with any more possessed children. So just give me a minute. I'm gonna go shout out and let everybody know we're gonna get started. Hey, this time with the mic unmuted. Howdy everyone. Yeah, the possessed child thing, I think I've had that before, but it's really rare to happen. You've got to have had a child that's done enough chores that they have an inkling to do something, and then that'll happen. So yeah, we've gotten a little bit of a tussle with a weremoose. Hopefully, none of our citizens got bit. Looked like both times it was the humans. So it'd be really unfortunate. Got rid of our vampire. Yay. Figured that one out. Um, and yeah, so now we're working on getting our mist generator put in. And looks like they got just a few more tiles to build. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles left to build. So it's going to take a little bit, but once they finish that up, we'll give the mist generator another try. And we'll go from there. our industry is just chugging along. Everything is working great. Oh, it looks like they're actually, some of those are there, so they just need to get them installed, it looks like. Our dwarves are doing amazing. We're ending up with a lot more masterpiece furniture, which will help with the value of our nobles' rooms. Looks like I probably don't have. Yeah, it looks like I need to make some chains. I'm just gonna go ahead and cancel all this. I really do not see myself using the justice system. I tried that in one of my forts, and it was really frustrating. All right. Our dining hall looks really nicely done. I probably want to change around the layout of those chairs. Put in a few more extra chairs in this area to just add some value to the room. Not necessarily that we need it. Nobody's going to sit down this many people at once, but yeah, it's there. We did actually make a piece of paper, which means we should have... Yeah, and we have the scroll rollers now as well, so we should be able to start having some stuff show up in our library. So we can try doing that. This will be the first time I've ever done the library stuff. Looks like people are checking out the library, so yeah. We don't have... Oh, come on. My mouse. I may have to grab a different mouse. This is not being helpful. Written objects, so we don't have any written objects yet, but hopefully that'll increase. All right, let's see if we can add... So it keeps saying it needs 150 globs. So if we add at least that check. So if we go... And... that should hopefully help out. So we stop getting this alert. Because they're trying to make paper, but they haven't done the press thing yet, or there isn't material to be pressed. Yeah, food is working out great. Okay, yes, they got all those floodgates in. Okay, let's give this another try. Hopefully the water splashes off instead of making a mess. Oh, oh. No, I'm not seeing any mist. So we have water going down. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Y'all see that? Yeah, right there, right? So now, I was close to a waterfall and I was so relieved. She is relieved near to a waterfall. So now we need this particular grumpy dwarf to go through the waterfall and be like, Oh yeah, I love waterfalls. I don't matter how bad my dwarven life is because I saw a waterfall and everything's better when you see waterfalls. So we are seeing, I can't remember if this water was right there already. I think that was there previously. Uh, but it should go through. Oh yeah, yeah, we're getting lots of mist. Uh, so it is unfortunately kind of constrained to this side, which I'm okay with. And then we get down here and it's going to want to flood this area out. But I don't care too much because we can dig this out. We've already got piles of mud and we can turn this into our new farming area. We can block this all off and we can have a nice little farming area right here. And I think I'm okay with that. I'm just going to let it flood out and I'm just going to have some dwarves come down here and we'll have them go ahead and I gotta go find another mouse. Yep. Why are we having such a... It's more of a signaling problem, which is odd. It's not the actual... It's like there's some type of interference or something on my mouse. Let's see here. Thin wire. And, you know, it doesn't hurt. I've got umpteen billion USB devices. Oh. Let's try that. Yeah, maybe. No, I think I lost my mouse entirely. I'll play standby because I can't even click. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right, there's the mouse back. Okay. See if that helps out a little bit. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. And you're getting double messages. So that's fun. What the what, indeed. What the what? Nope, we're back to the weirdness. And this is still... Why did it come to this level? Why are they trying to make... They shouldn't be making paper here. Odd. Ah. Right. Don't be distracted by the phone. Yeah, I think paper should be right here. So I should be able to go new task. We want process plant. Nope. Okay. Or is it the screw press? Yeah. Okay, so here on the screw press. All right, thank you for the lurk. Go enjoy. Yeah, get some breakfast. It's going better already. We've got our waterfall here, and everybody is just happy. And so I'm happy. Happy dwarves make happy. Otherness. I think I need to go up to the screw press and cancel that job. Oh, hey, and oh my. What the what? Well, things just got exciting. Oh! Speaking of fun, well, guess what? Our dwarves got bitten. All right, let's go see if we can deal with this. Oh man. Oh. This could be the end of the fun. We may be restarting. Okay, we got one there. Um, I'm really. I don't think I can get that wall off soon enough. And we got three of them. So, oh my, one's in the dining hall. Oh yeah, we got one in the dining hall and one in the bedroom. All right, let's try and get the one in the dining room first. Yeah, this is gonna be. If we make it through this, unfortunately, I think we're gonna end up with a bunch of them. Oh, did the citizens get it? They killed that one, it looks like. All right, we only have one left. Wow. Our dwarves went to town on them. Looks like this one is the last one. They're putting up a fight. Oh, I think we've lost 10, 12 dwarves already. Ouch. All right. Well, that's over. That was some carnage. 10 injured citizens. I think we have a lot more dead than injured, though. That's a lot of stuff that was interrupted, and that's a lot of people that were fighting. Oh my gosh. We got at least a few that I can read. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the list. We got Yuvash, the Miller is dead, Stukos, the Weremoose dietitian, so we lost possibly a doctor. Lemuel, furnace operator, lost another gem setter. Oh my goodness. Stonecutter, Aban, our woodcrafter, another doctor, a beekeeper. It's not much of a loss there. Zaban, Yubdim, Deller, Zatan, Ignad, Reg, Shem, Sob, Dubd, and Tabul. Oh, Tabul was a weaponsmith. Oh, that might hurt our village a bit. Yes, so 3 of those were were turned, right, and we killed them. So I'm not sure why there wasn't 2. Why there's only 2 that say struck down or bled to death. The big thing though is, unfortunately, since we had 3, there's a really high chance that those 3 at least bit someone else, if not 2 more people. So more than likely the next moon cycle, we're going to end up with 6 weremoose. It's based upon the moon cycle. So up here would be when, next one is. I imagine you'd lock everybody in their rooms somehow, and then figure out the ones that go weremoose, and then you could unlock everybody else's rooms. But yeah, you'd have to build a lot of burrows, because you could, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've never dealt with weremoose or were things before, so we're gonna go through here and we're gonna figure it out. But first, we need to go down to the crypt, wherever that ended up right here. Don't even have close to enough graves built, so we need to get on that before we end up with ghosts, because I'm not sure if it's like vampires, but I imagine that you could have a were-ghost. And that would be just absolutely horrible. Ghosts with a bad attitude are enough of a problem. If you got a grumpy ghost, that's just no bueno. Yeah, having a ghost with some other issues. Come. Go. Accept. Why is that one red? I don't know. No, Oh, okay. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry, everybody. We're just gonna pause real quick here. I've got to fix this mouse thing. Okay, you're getting breakfast.
I'm gonna go get breakfast.
You need to go get. You can go be excited about Dwarf Fortress once you're fed.
Okay. Daughter. She wants to it.
Right, I am back. Let's get. When I come back, am I muted? No, I forgot to mute before I got back up. Changing out the mouse now. Wish the price of DDR5 had not gone through the roof. I really want to build myself a new computer this year. So I love this little computer, but I've had nothing but issues. Especially the last year or so. I think I bought it just after COVID. During COVID. So I've had it for a bit. All right, this mouse seems to be working better. Let's go to the game stream. Nope. We got what's going on with my camera? Camera is now on. Odd. There we go. There we go. Okay. I got a mic, looks like. So let's figure out what's going on here with this tube. Why can't I click on it? Yes. Huh. It was just red for some odd reason. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because they were trying to put somebody in it. But things are working better now. Let's go ahead and line out all these tomes. It's almost worth trying to put a door on all these, because if I had a door, I could do the multi-paint. But you can't do the multi-paint if you don't have a door. The multi-paint only works if you can determine if you can determine the bounds of the room, right? So that's why it works great on bedrooms. Even if the bedrooms are like odd sizes as well, it works really well. Want to get these while I'm thinking about it, because if I stop now, even though I'm like, oh, we have to do one more tomb, even if we don't need all these, which I'm really gonna doubt it. That was kind of a big massacre. I'll forget and they'll be like, why aren't they burying people? We're burying the dwarves because I didn't do the work. Which I think tombs should be like dormitories. Unless they're a royal or something like that, you should be able to make just a general crypt, right? Okay, this is where people are laid to be buried. They each have their own little tomb, and their own plot, right? But overall, this is the graveyard. And then, there is a special section of that, or somewhere else that has the noble's tomb or what have you, right? So those can be assigned to someone. But anyways, claim all that stuff. and good to go. All right. Got 4 injured citizens. Should be okay. We got a pretty robust hospital here. Unless we lost a member of that hospital. Yes, we did. So we need to pick a new. I'd like to get, I guess, sure. Okay. Right, so those are all filled now. Fortunately, no, that's not going to work. We'll have to pick somebody else for the surgeon. Because they are busy doing other stuff. They're a bone carver. Have to be the siege operator. They could be the surgeon. Oh, I picked the mayor who is also a miner. Well, we shouldn't need a bone doctor very often, but well, doctors are doing great because we're down to 1 injured citizen. Yeah, cooking more masterpieces. Didn't lose our chef. That's good. We got a lot of grumpy people now. Hopefully the waterfall will do what we need it to do. Looks like it stopped flowing. Nope, it's still flowing. It's winter though, so we're not gonna have as much water flow. Which I think that's fine, because the water is still going. We have this huge column of water for our cisterns at wells and stuff, and yeah, that'll slowly drain down. But yeah, if the waterfall is a little less waterfally during the winter. Not great, but it's okay. Right. Yeah. All in all, well, I think we did okay. We got a few grumpy people, which are gonna be like, yeah, I really didn't like it when that person died. I'm almost guarantee it. No, actually, they didn't care. They didn't feel anything. Horrified, relieving seeing the Cyclops. Yeah, they're not having a good time. Um, see what else is going on here. We've got 2 of them that are not very happy. Metalsmith. Chilling out. Yeah. Afraid of experiencing trauma, horrified seeing someone die, grim satisfaction at someone's death. Oh, yeah. Oh, not it. Okay, this is a Hydra, so hopefully not. We just got this colony up and running. If I die from an FPS death right now, that would be a little disheartening. But yeah, I must have crossed some mystical value or something like that because they're like, oh yeah, this place is worth lots of money. So send on the fun. Speaking of fun, I need to double check. Yeah, we did end up losing one of our dwarves, which is not great. Soap maker, welcome to the ranks. And all of our marksmen are still okay. All right, activate. We still have the human caravan chilling right there. We should be actually pretty good. Our dwarves are currently training too, so... Wow, yeah. Thanks for softening them up. Oh, we caught him! That's even better! Yes! Cancel! Yes, we caught him! Alright, let's see if we can train that golem. Our Hydra. What? Oh. Is this just a visitor? Yeah, just a goblin visitor. Okay. Could you guys go ahead and bury those people, please? Before we end up with... Because there should be tombs. I mean, we do have now unused tombs. Oh, we do not. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we had more deaths than I thought. Alright. Okay, well, we caught that Hydra. Caged guest, huh? So we're going to go ahead and start training on our new Hydra. Then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so looking at, yeah, the study, we can make their study a little bit better here for the mayor and start that. Oh, and while we're waiting as well, we can go ahead and engrave all these areas. We don't care too much on the quality of the engraving, so we can just train people on those. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Yeah, we're going to lose this colony. People keep getting bit. All right, well, dang. Let me look and see if there's a thing we can do as far as dealing with were people. If not, that sucks. Oh. This has been a fun little fortress, and this is gonna be unfortunate. But basically, yeah, it comes down to uh oh, okay. Yeah, basically you've got to get on it. Um yeah, I'm just reading through here and it basically the gist is we're kind of oh my gosh, looking through the amount of weird creatures they have available. That's hilarious. Oh, really? So that may be worth going through here. We just need to get everybody fully infected. Okay, well, we've already lost a bunch, which means we're going to have even more infected. We also have a trader arriving. So, fun. Looks like they already got dealt with. Yep, looks like, nope, here's one of them. Oh, a werebeast sword master. Okay. Yeah, it looks like 3 have already been killed. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, look at the population just going down. Well, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Uh, uh, yeah, I just lost, like, what, 70 dwarfs? More than that, like 80, 90 dwarfs between the two attacks. And at least 4 are infected now. Well, I'm going to leave this one to uh, retire for the time being. And I guess we're looking for a new fort. I'll have to be more on top of that for our next playthrough if we end up with a werebeast. I've read up on it. I'll have to remember, but basically, yeah, you have to, which makes sense, right? You have to find out who got scratched, who got hurt, quarantine them. You can put them in cages. I've seen some like cage trap room ideas. Yeah. So, all right. We're gonna start a new game in an existing world. We're gonna go back into the, I believe it was Future Planets. I did like this particular world. Oh yeah, here we go. This one's a banger, man. There's some really good music in this game. Dang, that was a really good fort. I'm kind of grumpy about that, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, okay, stuff happens. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But all right, well, we'll get loaded in here, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're gonna skip the tutorial. Okay. Find an embarkment spot. We want to make sure we have a light aquifer, yes. Flexstone, yes. I want a little bit warmer place. I didn't mind the fact that we had snow, but yeah. Let's try and do river, yes. We want either clay or sand. I wish this could be an ore instead of yes. We want iron for sure, and I'd like platinum. I wish this another one would be like, okay, platinum or gold. Oh, let me hit stop. I'm gonna click on sand. Yes. Wow, it's having a hard time finding sand. I thought there was more sand on this one. Maybe it's the sand in combination with the light aquifer? No, it's found spots with light aquifer. Oh. I won't let me zoom out. There we go. Yeah, there's a spot with sand and a light aquifer and iron, gold. Oh, it could be the weather. We may not have anywhere warm enough. So I think I chose hot. I think that's more the issue. Is the... But that said right there is hot. Huh. Why is it not finding any embarkment points? Yeah, something's not jiving here. Yeah, there we go. I think it was the temperature. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And we actually got a river right here too. It's a swamp. Not my favorite starts, but um, it's heavily forested. Downside is there is nothing over here on this side of the map. There's no human trading or elf trading. Just goblins. Yeah, we'll pass on that. More just goblins. This is the one downside of this particular world. All the human stuff, human and elf stuff is right up here through the middle. With the human elves and what have you being in this area. We have humans all around us. Again, though, another, nope, this is savannas. And grassland. Ooh. There's clay and stuff right here. Let's embark. Let's see what it tells me here for this one. Yeah, just light aquifer. Okay. Confirm. Okay. Items. Oops. I'll give us more money. Oops. The starting with stone, unfortunately, is not a viable strategy anymore. I do have rope. I need to grab crutches in the event that something happens. Let's get 2 of those. Splint. Come on. There it goes. Want to get some iron pickaxes. I get 3, but I'd rather have the points for something else. We do have a lot of wood, so I can use these points as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a 3rd pick. So we got drink. We don't have a lot of food. Let's grab some fish. I think it's 11. I can't remember. Might be 20 as well for these ones. Get another bin or another barrel. Some meat. We'll grab some moose meat. Considering what we had to go through last time. Sure. Badger meat. Changed up. Throwing some eagle meat. Plants. Just got the plant helmets for plants. Grabbed all the drink. Yeah. Let's throw in a bunch of meat here. I got a bunch of meat. What else are we missing here? Seeds. That's the other thing I should check. Seeds. What seeds do we got? I think I got all of the seeds. Okay. I grabbed some cave spider, and that's the cheapest stuff. Don't need know that we need to grab any leather. Buckets. A bucket would be handy to start with, but we can make buckets pretty easy, but just starting with one. Is also helpful. We need to build a well quickly. A wheelbarrow. Goodness. Don't give me a cheap wheelbarrow. Oh, I don't have enough points for a wheelbarrow. Yeah, we can build those. I gotta find where I want to spend 39 points. Okay. There we go. We're going to save this profile. We're going to call this Dreamfort again, overwrite, and embark. All right. Well, here we go. We are starting a new fort. Let's get a lay of the land here. Looks like we have a little bit of a mountain off to the side here. Very small rolly hill. Our river runs almost identical location to the Knowing Vault. So, yeah. I think we're just going to go ahead and do the dig down again. That ended up with working really well for fortification. Yeah, I like the spot right about here. This time I think I'm gonna go again with the surface. Just gonna look here. Yeah, we should be fine right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the just the Dream Fort layout here for the top. That will give us a nice farming area too. So, right, surface one. I'm just gonna put it right. Just trying to see if there's a spot where we don't end up with. We'll speed it up a little bit if we don't have to chop a bunch of trees. Right there. Right. Oh, we need to give out pickaxes. And assign nobles. So we got our expedition leader. Let's go ahead and get a broker, bookkeeper, and yeah, we'll assign a chief medical dwarf. I don't know that we really need to worry too much about that right now, but those are assigned for now. So, okay. Go ahead and save. Oh, I forgot. I got the nobles assigned, but then I forgot to get the miners assigned. Come on. All right. No, we do not need a fisher currently. Oh. That assigned. Woodcutter, we do have the one woodcutter. Miners, we're gonna go ahead and set those two to miner, and then for now, alright, so this says militia captain. Set that to those two to engravers. Okay. Right, digging downward, striking the earth. We've got a lot of silt into some sand. Oh, still paused. I'm like, why aren't they digging down? Need to find some rock. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have them stop there, because that at least hits the rock. Right, back up to the top. Good there. Quick fort, surface 2. Oh, I have not done the checklist yet. We'll need to get that done. Gotta look at that command. That one is unique. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna do industry. Yeah, okay. So back to Dwarf Fortress. Bring up this one launcher. There we go. So that'll get everything queued up. So don't we have a manager? Thought we assigned a noble to be a manager. Did we miss that one? We missed that one. Okay, I want our expedition militia. I'm going to take him off that because that is going to confuse me. Leave vacant. Okay. Right, looks like that's all done. Quick port surface 3. Nice, we've already found coal. We haven't. I thought we hit enough to. Yeah, we did hit some rock. We just needed to mine more of it. Okay, let's do that here then. Yes. Wonder what other digging operations they got. Okay. Uh, don't show that again, please. You too. The only thing you can do is digging and mining. Interesting. It's saying that it's playing some type of little bit of music, but I can't hear it. Today's just the day for technical difficulties with equipment. There we go. Usually these ones have been doing okay now, but I guess not. Right, pastures, we should go ahead and sign the geese here. We end up with a camel this time. That's fun. I think that's the first time I had a camel. Put this zone right there, yep. This is the zone that will eventually be the grazer area. Yeah, they're working through some stuff. They haven't quite got the hatches done. Don't think we need to use surface 4 yet. Choose surface 1, surface 2. Yes, then we do the farming 1 and 2. Then surface 3. Um, Okay. Yep. So let's go down a level. And we will run. Whoop. Okay. Let's keep coming back to this. Don't need. Oh, I need to right click. What's going on? Okay. Load new grid. There we go. All right. Now I need to do farming 1. Right here. They did get us a little bit of. Oh my gosh, we hit Magnite fairly quickly. Up this way. I'm going to erase this column. Wait for the game to freeze. There we go. Whoop. Now give a mining order there to get all that going. We'll need to, or want to, extend this out as well. Okay. Guess we didn't need to bring the buckets. They completed the wooden buckets fairly quickly. Now we'll just wait for this to be mined out. These layouts are really handy. Kind of would like to build my own, but at the same time, you know, I don't know where I'd improve or reinvent the wheel. Especially the industrial one. I don't think I could have came up with that. That's really thought out, well thought out, and has an understanding of the game that I don't quite have. River is rivering. I don't remember if it was when we initially started. So looks like they're almost done digging out. Finish up these last few squares, and then we will get this stuff built. 2. Wow, must be a lot in that template. Launcher assign. Minecarts. There we go. Get one on that right here. Get our kitchen and still and all that stuff is now set up. We're doing pretty good on food and drink. I may go ahead and add a new task. We'll just have them go ahead and whoop, that was the wrong one. I want to extract. I want to brew. We're still missing boulders. Somebody hit platinum already? Damn. So there's some platinum in here. Wow, that is a big chunk of magnetite. We're not gonna have to go searching for iron, I don't think. I think we're good. Since we didn't bring any blocks, it's just a matter of the dwarves digging out stuff and finding some. That'll take just a little bit. The other thing we can do as well, though I want these up a little higher, is we can start digging out for the industrial area. That always makes for a good... Okay, so I got the farming. Farming here. Oh. Oh, no, I messed up. Good thing I canceled that. I gotta leave a gap between the services. Yeah, there's gotta be at least... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, services, gap. I'll do 2. And so on this level, we'll do our quick fort and lay down the... There we go. Right. I'm used to having all my hotkeys already set up. I'm like, it's not jumping. Race. I want to race. I'm going to change. Yeah, I'm just going to erase. Erase. That. And that. 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 Cool. Yeah, if they dig through that little area, whatever. Right. Yeah, that should stop them digging on this area. So zoom back in. Manager is managing. Let's set them first. Yeah, the bookkeeper is bookkeeping. We got Some more accurate stuff coming in. And the dwarves are digging. Looks like we hit some lignite and sandstone. Looks like they can use the sandstone. I came and grabbed that pretty quickly, so we're making more rock stuff. Yeah. Colony of termites, huh? Dwarves are being industrious and starting a new fort, new prospects. All the learning. I will be more on top of weird beasts. For sure. Yeah. Just got about an hour left in stream. Got a few chores I want to do today. So I get out there, get those done and finished. Not super looking forward to doing them, but hey, you know, I know how to do it. It's just a matter of doing it. So put some money in my pocket. It's also money I don't have to give to anybody. So. I wish I was. Oh my gosh, really? I do not need to deal with monkeys right now. That is a horrible amount of fun for a beginning. Do I have anybody with hunting skills? No. I didn't pick up a hunter. Right, so we're gonna have to deal with it, probably with a militia. Let's go in here. Militia commander will make our manager. The commander, which will solve that, and we'll be able to create a new squad, and we'll go melee leather armor, and hey guys, go get rid of them. Kill the monkeys. Yeah, we end up with one injured citizen. Think we scared them off? Nope, they're still trying to steal stuff. Two injured citizens, got some monkey bites. Should be okay. I'll set up a hospital here just really shortly. Alright, cancel that. They should be leaving us alone. Shouldn't be anything too crazy or dangerous. Yeah, looks like the dogs are going to deal with them. Speaking of dogs, We'll go ahead and train these to be war dogs. Cool. Dogs dealt with them. You have 3 injured citizens, so without a functional hospital. We did assign somebody to be the doctor, but that's the first time I've actually had to deal with that to start with. Let's see if we can set up a little makeshift meeting area right here. Just get like grassroots it right. A new hospital. We're gonna assign a doctor to be. Sure. No beds, but no clean water source. Right here's a clean water source. There you go. All right. Well, that was a fun little start to the fun. Cool. Everybody's back up and running. No worse for the wear. Monkeys didn't run off with something critical like an axe or something. It'd be so annoying. Okay, I think that's all we gotta do for the farming. I don't think there's a farming tree or anything like that. Well, there is a farming tree. What's farming 3 do? Build remaining doors. Okay, sure. Get those all queued up. Not super critical, but does allow us to lock off areas. Okay, yeah, this one is useful for. Oh, oh man! I built my a little shorter stand. It's just not quite doing what I'd like to do. It holds it if I don't touch it, but I want to touch it. I want to butts with it, especially while I'm waiting. And now it's deciding to fall over, which is worse. Which is way worse. All right, give me a moment here. You have to futz with it some more. I was hoping the rubber that I made the mount out of was soft enough, but it doesn't seem to be. So I may have to heat it up and like push it on. Hopefully that's not making a whole bunch of noise on the mic too. I apologize if it is. All right, one moment. We'll be right back. Yes. Okay. Usually the color changes green, but it's orange now. So I don't know. Okay, they're continuing working on getting that cleared out. I think we'll do similar to what we did before, unless I hit the light aquifer. We'll just do a tap into the river for our water. So it's actually going to probably go over this way. The river is right there. Ooh. I gotta make sure I don't hit somewhere I've already dug out. So yeah, right here would work. Double check again. Yep. I actually like to go here. Okay, double check a third time because I didn't make sure I had the. Yeah, I was in the right spot. Oh. And that was on me. Go the mouse a little early. Okay. Actually, won't need that last one. We will dig. Okay. Did we build a? Doesn't look like we got a farm, still a butcher, and a kitchen. Oh, never mind. There it is. I just was looking in the wrong spot. Okay. We have a fishery, so we can definitely put once we get our first uh, migration with our immigrants, we will make sure somebody's a fishing dwarf, so we can make sure we got that going. Um, oh, I probably don't have auto plant on. Let's get that going. Yeah, get that going. Yes, I usually use pigtails. You want? I like that one. Make sure those two are on by default. Get to start those. Okay. And it looks like they're working on getting some farming going too. All right, we're almost done with everything. We won't need an iron forge. Remove that one. We remember to bring iron. How are they going at digging everything out? They're getting close. Wonder if it would be worth just being like, hey, don't use boulders. Um, and make sure we just keep a stockpile of blocks. I've never done that before. My understanding is that's a lot more efficient because blocks, you get more blocks per boulder, and blocks are lighter, so your dwarves move faster. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Trying new things, right? So let's go over to control panel, auto start. Uh, just make sure it now if we do construction wall, it is showing the sandstone still. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, they finally got the hatch covers done. Yay. Got little flappy flap doors. Love that. Love that. Love it. Got a chest. Just a little bit more digging. Oh, we found some brimstone. There we go. Then they'll drop down and start working on this. Just a few more to go. Come on, dwarves, you can do it. Good job using those wheelbarrows. Last one. Oh my. I was gonna do this because yay, I can do that. I'm just gonna pick all this stuff up. All right, workers, we're gonna go ahead and assign our stone carver there. We're gonna assign our stone crafter there. I think we have a, oh, we do have a mechanic. Put them there. And for now, we'll just leave that last one open. We'll assign our carpenter. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, they got all that built. So let's go ahead. Did I do? Look at that command. Yeah, I did everything up to industrial 3. They should have enough stuff to go ahead and do this next one. Quick for industrial 3. Okay. So we can also go ahead and import basic. And we will services 2. There we go. All right, and that will make all the stuff we need for the next level, which they're working on digging out now. Yeah, I think at this point, Surface 3. Okay. Once the channels are dug out and the trees are cleared, start digging the farming level. Once you run farming 2, come back to the surface and run farming 3 to cover the vents. Build closure around your central stairs. While the vents will be covered with flooring or solid wall, you will still work to prevent mesa on the. Yep. Okay. Once the walls are constructed around the stairwell, run surface 4. Okay. Okay, so it says you can go through the whole process without needing to disassemble the other stuff. I thought at some point we did. All right, so that should put the doors in as well as the other nests. We'll also want to go here in the launcher and do surface 5. How'd they do it with, I think it was surface. Okay. All right, they're working on getting the everything built up here. Nice. She's got a little roof on her place. One of the monkeys. They'll put this stuff in a, which I guess it's fine. Yeah, everything's down here, just chilling. Now, oh, I think this automatically does it. I want to double check. Yep, there's the bookkeeper, there's the manager. So nice. Need table. Should have ordered tables, but okay. Lots of stuff to be built down here. And okay, we got our next wave. Let's see, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Yeah, that was a good little chunk of folks there. I think we got an extra one. Usually don't get 15. Okay, so what did we end up with? So now we've got an animal dissector. We've got clothier. We've got our expedition leader who does everything. Farmer. That's one of the OGs. Military. Miner. Yay. We ended up with a bunch of miners. Okay. With that said then. Let's go over here, get our expedition leader off that task. Looks like one of the miners came with a pickaxe. We ended up with a legendary miner. Oh my, yay! Nice. Let's go ahead and assign those to engraving as well. So nice. Nobody's a fisher, so I guess peasant. Go grab his fish. We need you to start working on that. Is anybody a hunter? Competent Mark's Dwarf with our woodcutter. We'll look into that. Curiosity, how many? Other than those monkeys, I haven't seen a lot of animals. We got a weasel and some ravens. Not sure we want to start hunting yet. We'll probably mostly wait on the geese to do their geesey things. Yeah. Welcome to the fort, everyone. Oh, I do want to go ahead and you don't have a job. Please stick to hauling. We don't need 2 woodcutters. Actually, we've got 3 woodcutters. Yeah, we don't need 3 woodcutters. So these other woodcutters can become haulers as well. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and work orders. None. 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 Okay, and that should, once they finish up that job, that's a neat little trick. I forgot how to do that, because I think we needed that in one of our other ones. I was trying to make sure that they didn't use the wood furnaces and they'd go downstairs and use the... So now I should be able to remove that without messing with any tasks. And they'll start using the one downstairs. Very industrious dwarves. Appreciate all your hard work. Okay, looks like they finished up what they need to do for the work order for the surface building, but there's still a lot of work order tasks, so I'm going to let them get through that. I'll double check. Looks like all they have left is rock stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this pile. And we can get rid of the cloth pile. Probably we can get rid of this one as well. And we can get rid of this one. That just leaves these 2 need to go down and yep. All right, they canceled out that job because they couldn't find anything. Nothing to. Okay, interesting. Oh, fun. So this is the border to another biome. Okay, and then we got our grasslands or something out here. So we'll have to see what we find different wise. Our aquifer may be over here, I think. Okay, it looks like they're all done. We'll remove this one. And down here as well. Which means we can remove this. Okay. Now we just let the doors run for a little bit and be very, very industrious as they clean this all up and get it into the new industrial area. Oh, because the barrel's missing. That's fine. Yeah, probably a similar thing. They're missing a component. All right. I'm feeling generous, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. It'll mess with them a little bit, but it'll also have to carry the food back up, so I think it balances it out. Oh, unfortunately, when they're doing that, they're canceling out. There's a leather worker, I think, should be right here. I think the bower was over here somewhere. Workshops. Farming for. Nope. Clothes for the leather worker. Why are they having so much problems making things? Probably because I moved everything on them. I'm okay with them not being able to make a wood furnace. I think they build way too many wood furnaces. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one too. Okay, let's go deal with this. Okay, that's not too bad. Please stop digging though. Stop, stop. Please stop. Stop. Thank you. Those guys should hopefully come back up. Looks like it. That's over open space, so nobody should get any stupid ideas, but... All right, we made it to winter. Yeah, won't have much to trade. Just some mugs and maybe a minecart or three. Yeah. Okay. That will keep that secret and safe. And right, we need to build a floodgate. We need to build a lever. Or put this, I guess, right there. Ooh, wow, ran into some sapphires. That's handy. Okay. I think all the dig commands worked correctly this time. Oh, I missed this part. I'm gonna have to put floor there. Can't do this anymore. This used to be a really great way to deal with mark stores and the use of ammo. They fixed that particular thing. All right, doors come a visiting. Yeah, we didn't end up with our craft dwarf spot there either. It's supposed to be the wood one. I have to wait for it to get built. All right, up to the top. Let's see what we can trade with them. Probably not much. Diplomacy-wise, I think we're okay. I'd like to pick up pets. Always get a ram. We'll see if we can afford the alpacas by then. Looks like we're probably gonna need some cloth too, so let's ask him pretty please to bring red. And they would like handwear. Okay. All right, we'll see how well our fisher does. Sometimes they do really well grabbing mollusks and all that stuff. Ooh, things are gonna get exciting. Hopefully, we're gonna probably need to trade for food. Oh yeah, we got 2 sapphires. That'll help out a bunch, and some. Yeah, we got a couple of nice gems. That don't happen very often. We got extra gem or an extra pickaxe. We have 5 pickaxes. I mean, at some point I'm gonna need them, but okay. Looking through here, trying to figure out what I would like to trade. We need to trade for some food. Looks like that gives 1,000 according to this, so. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff for everybody to find. And bring up here. So it's gonna take a little bit. Right, about 30 minutes left on the stream. Hopefully y'all have been enjoying. Appreciate you hanging out. Interesting, with the whole weird beasts, and then, we're getting to restart again, making it through our first winter with a little bit of monkey interactions and tomfoolery and all that weirdness. But, yeah, we did her. Okay, I'll ask the broker who is currently sleeping to come upstairs. Looks like we got some plump halberds. Some booze. Ooh, a rooster. We don't have any hens. Pardon me. Okay. So yeah, we've got roughly 1,000 trade. Okay. Leather. We got some plants here. There we go. Some fish, lobster, some livers, cranberries. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it this way. A little bit easier. I can just go back and uncheck the expensive meats. All fish. worry about plump helmets, but we'll grab that, 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 and then, yeah. Okay. So then we need to grab the cave spider. Yeah, uncheck that one. Because for whatever reason, the giant stuff is worth more, but I don't think it is more. It's just more valuable. So we're just looking for quantity over quality right now. And we'll fill in the rest with leather, I guess. All right. We'll give him a little bit of profit here. Want him to be happy. Seems pleased. Right, I'm gonna let them do. Looks like we got everything completed. I'm gonna queue up then the building for Surface 5. Except for the doors. It's interesting, we're missing doors. Still. Odd. Because we did queue up a bunch of stuff. Those orders are missing? No, okay, never mind. They're all still there. 25. But they don't have an order for doors. Yeah, I'll add one. That should help out a bit. Okay, I'm gonna let them do a little bit for, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. All right, about 20 more minutes left in stream. Try to just keep track, keep in my mind. Good job making clothes with that new stuff. Are they? I think they already dug out everything here, so we can probably do that as well. Quick fort. Well, I want to make sure. Thought I queued up services too. Pretty sure I did. So we'll go ahead and do services. Ooh. Want to double check that. Oh. Yeah, it's not linked to the stockpile upstairs. Which one's which? Plants, cookable food. We have a booze one. Yep, up here. Okay. So with that said, that one's gonna get full. Maybe we don't need to do that. Because those will get full real easy and they'll just overflow downstairs. Yeah, reach construction site. Oh, because there's a rock right there that's probably queued up for a job. Yep. Oh well. We'll let him get everything sorted out here. I still am going to need to end up fixing up here. I don't think we got all the services. I know we're missing our bow. I'd like another carpenter. Oh, I forgot to do the mine carts, assign mine carts. There we go. And we're gonna have to do that again because we're out of we didn't have enough mine carts. I wasn't staying on top of that. Okay, floodgate. Let's go look at that. How'd that turn out? Still not built. I know there's a job for it. At least I'm pretty sure. But we'll go ahead and do that. Weren't they supposed to build some? Yeah, they need to get them to get more. Well, that's on you for using all your. Oh, and we end up with some more immigrants. Nice. Oh, I forgot to double check. I haven't seen any animals running around, but I think that migration brought in some animals. Okay, I don't think something worked right. Looks like we're missing some stuff here. So let's do this. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I did something wrong when doing that. Again, we won't need the iron anvil. We'll cancel that. I have to fix that, but at least that'll stop bugging us until we get some pigtails growing and stuff. What we got on the ground here? Maple samaras and apples. Definitely want them to gather fruit here. That looks like there's a lot of fruit right here. And bring a step ladder. Yeah. I'll queue up one of those. Ooh. All right, Lots of stuff that needs to get made, so we'll, I still have an issue with the... Got that stone moved. Looks like stone moved there. Wait for more blocks to be built. For right now, I'm gonna add another workshop. Stone worker. Or who builds the blocks? Looks like the block is a stone worker. Workshop. One right here. Got Kivish assigned over here. Got anybody over here. That looks about right because we don't have anybody else that is a expert. But at least we have three going and they can work through it. Nope, that one should only be wood crafting. Thank you. Don't use the one that's clear out the diddly ones. This should be the miscellaneous, that's all, but this should be the bone carver. You have a lot of blocks, though. They're doing a pretty good job of keeping us. We're out of meat and fish. Our geese should be here hopefully soon. Because I got auto nest turned on and I believe I got both turned on. Oh, I don't have nest boxes turned on. Let's turn that on. So they won't fart with the eggs. Okay, they got the rock gates done. That's good. Okay, they got that one built. Go ahead and Link that lever. Being winter, there is no. There we go. So come spring, that will thaw. Oh. Oop, oop, oop. Pull the lever. I forgot to do a step. Let me go down here. I need to set this to our industrial area because I keep wanting to press F2 and it's not happening. Set this 3. Okay. So down here, need to mine that. Wait on that. We need to build a lever. Oh man, I was hoping to get this finished before the end of the stream, but they've run out of rock again. Yep, looks like it. Okay. Oop. All right. This means I'm not digging up out enough stuff. Go ahead and build that pretty please, so I can get this linked. Nice. We got step ladders now, so they can harvest the apples and stuff like that. Link. Fill up your sword. pull the lever. And somebody can come in here. I want this done now. Move that out, please. Nice. Starting to get masterpiece items. Still midwinter, but we'll go ahead and pull this lever. And the gates open. All right. That was the local 12 o'clock alarm. Siren. This is the outer right. This is the inner right. This is the outer main. The Oh, okay. We've linked as much as we're going to link for a bit. They're still looking for stuff. Oh, well. Oh, I forgot to set up a... See if we can do that. We've made some more minecarts. Yep. Ooh, we actually have hives. I have never done that before. That'll be fun. We'll have some mead. All right, they're getting through it bit by bit, bit by bit. There's just a lot of rock block orders here that are chewing up a bunch of their. think we're gonna need a clerk because I believe what's the clerk? Bookkeeper? Yeah, they're just as well, that gives my managers some, they don't have to be as busy if I do it that way. Working, 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 busy, busy, busy. I'm gonna finish up that one and I'll have to turn around and make some more. All kinds of goodies on this layer. Also gonna go ahead and just to help out the rock dwarfs, stone carvers, where I'll grab this stuff right here. Real close. That's a lot of wooden cages. I think I missed up there somewhere. Don't think we need 26 wooden cages. Oh, yeah, we do. That's how, yeah, the defense for this particular thing is built. That's why there's so many blocks and mechanisms. Because the next layer on the surface is this is all stuff for building that wall and building all the traps in it. Makes sense. Okay, once I get all this stuff cleaned out and moved, then I'll have them do one more here. Still in late winter. Ice hasn't melted yet. Not at this time. Right, we'll do that again. All the iron right there. Okay. Working through it, bit by bit, bit by bit. Yep, still haven't had any dwarves come in with any relevant skills, so guess it's still up to our expedition leader slash. Yeah, we still don't have a lot of stone in there. We're using it up just about as quick as we're getting it into him, I think. Take a rough guess there. Finally, early spring. Get some water incoming. I've got to wrap this up, but I was, like I say, I'm waiting. I want him to get through all these initial tasks. Yeah, that is almost like this one. It's almost entirely. That is some huge amount of. Yeah, it won't do the control V, so I have to do. What was it? Big L. Yeah, that's a little better. Cool. That should give him a lot more stone to work with. Oh wow, they got through the 62 already. Okay. That'll just leave 7 and the mechanics stuff here. So let's go back up to the top. We can finally do quick fort, surface, surface 6. Remember, orders continue with surface 7 sometime after the walls are completed. Any marked trees are chopped down whenever you have enough dwarfs to build the roof without starving other important construction tasks. Okay. Yeah, we didn't quite have enough mechanisms, but we're really close. So Oh, we finally got water. I need to pull this lever. Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel that. It's already been pulled. Cool. So we're just waiting for our aquifer to fill up. Not looking for anybody at this time. It's also not showing the numbers on this one. I had this set so it always showed the numbers, the depth. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's filling in nicely. We got a fair bit of water flooding in. Mainly because we're at the head of the river. I think if we'd gone down here in the middle somewhere, probably would be getting more pressure, I would think, but yeah, nice. I did leave, can't leave a rock layer, but we can dig. We can dig a tunnel from our water stairwell to this stairwell. I can fill in here with a wall. We got walls and doors here. We'll add doors here in a bit. Yeah, we can build a nice little mist generator right there. Downside is we hit the cavern way too soon. We don't have any layers available for. Well, we're so low elevation. That's the thing, right? Because the main base is only at 10. Usually I pick a spot that's a little higher. Got quite a few soil layers or whatever. Soil and rock layers. That's okay. We'll build. I think we did that on Fort recently. Was we were able to dig all the way through the caverns. So this layer, you find it's like over here, maybe. Nope. Maybe back in here. Yeah, that looks like a good spot so far. Yeah, that looks good. Because we need to start building the sleeping area and stuff like that. And the guild halls and all that goodness. Definitely spoiled with this. Yeah, we may have to like notch it just a little bit, get around that water column. But okay. Back up to the top here. Four. And we can smooth the wall on. Nope. That'll remove the wall. Yeah, we'll have to do something like that. Okay, let them work on that, get that dug out. Nice, the only thing left is the issue with the cloth rope. So. Okay, I think I got all of these linked. Yep, looks like it. Oh, the monkeys decided to come again. We won't have to deal with them shortly. There. We'll get this wall all put back in and then no more monkeys. Of course, somebody walks across it right as they were trying to build it. Nice, we caught one. Caught another one. Oh, okay. Got some more immigrants. Everybody's had enough of these damn monkeys. They're like, okay, and enough. Oh, interesting. We've already started trading him. Cool. Right. Well, yeah, I think it's about as good stopping point as we're gonna get. Didn't hear any excitement or too much excitement coming down through here, so they must have been able to get through fine. Yep, looks like it. So I want you on this level. You up. There's no way we should need that many, but we'll have them. As opposed to the last time where I was like, that was messy. Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and get 3 of these in. Then the next layer we'll do. Oh my. That's a lot. So you what, rotate that? Look at that. You definitely could get all your dwarfs on one level. Yeah, 95 rooms. Wow. No, we're not gonna be doing that one. Though that would definitely make things easier. Yeah, that one's just a little too small. Now, part of me, I think this is what we're gonna do as well, because it's like stupidly wasteful. Oh, can't go that way. Yeah, they've already started digging it out, but I want to go ahead and I clicky off what I wanted, or okay, I'm going to go up this one. So I'll put stairs right there. This one, stairs right there. And oops, I didn't mess that up. And then we're gonna dig. Okay, necessarily want this at 3, but sure, once you start, go ahead. Cool. That way. That way all that's taken care of. Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody, appreciate you watching. I need to get some lunch. I need to get some other stuff done today. Remember, love is love. Stay safe, everyone. This is Cricket. Sign off. Thank you all.